Hey everybody, how's it going? Today is February 27th, 2025. It's a Thursday, you know what that means. Monster Strike news. And, well, without further ado, let's get going. We've got a new event upcoming. It's not a collab yet, so you can relax a little bit, but I'm sure there's one right around the corner. But before that, I know some people was uh on the Discord, somebody was saying like, "Oh no, we're not gonna get a Monst this month," but that's not true. We do get it on the 28th on February, even though it's not a 30. It's the last day of the month, so we will still get it. So don't forget tomorrow, Japan time, it will kick off Monster Strike Day. So don't forget to pick up your goods. For those of you who are purchasing on the web store, you can now use Amazon Pay. Now, you probably do need to make a Japan account to do that. But I have been able to make an Amazon Japan account. I frequently buy from them for like my CDs and other stuff that I can send to my proxy address, which I get shipped over here. So if you are finding trouble using the web store, do consider seeing how difficult it is to make a Japanese Amazon account. This might be a nice, easy way to get some payments going. Sorry, I've had a cough all week, so I've been trying to hold it in, but I've already had many failed takes, so just gonna keep going. We got a new area coming up. It's called Keshimon Time Attack, and basically Keshimon means Keshi is to clear, and Mon, of course, monster strike. So you're gonna try to basically find some pairs. We're gonna play concentration. You're gonna have a board, 5x5 board. The middle's empty, so that's a total of 24 spots. And basically, you need to find all the pairs within the given time limit for some rewards. You'll be able to play this until the 14th of March, Pi Day, and see how things go. Now, how this works, like I said, you've got a 5x5 square with 24 characters in there. There are going to be 10 stages in total for you to play. You'll see this nice little yellow button that you can press, so you click that to start, and then you just try and tap to find pairs. Simple as that. It's a race against the clock. Now, what's important is I did say there's 10 stages, but they will unlock one at a time at noon Japan time, so you're going to have to wait. You're not going to be able to do it all at once and rush it out. However, the good news is that clearing a stage will get you 5 Tokudamas for something special. We'll talk about that in a second. So, 5 Tokudamas times 10 stages, that is 50 Tokudamas up for grabs. Yes, you heard me right. You are going to get 50 free pulls on something. Now, in addition to just clearing, there will be something called a challenge time for you to beat. If you can beat that challenge time, you will be able to get... Sorry, if you complete all challenge times, you need to complete all 10. If you do so, you'll get this cool looking badge that you can put on next to your name. Now, I did say that these Tokudamas are for a special gacha, and that is the Tokudama All-Star Gacha. All-Star Gachas, of course, include limited monsters, not time limited, but of course all the limiteds from all the other gachas in the game. This is a Tokudama only gacha, so you can't use any orbs. You're not going to get anything else to do on this except for the Keshimon matching game here. So make sure you don't miss out on that and get your 50 free pulls on this All-Star Gacha. Now, in addition to those 50 pulls, you could also post your results onto X/Twitter, and you can get entered into a drawing. Now, of course, these rewards are probably going to be for Japan only. It'll be probably difficult for you out of, if you're not in Japan. But I don't know, maybe the 10,000 yen reward, that's something you can probably exchange somewhere to take advantage of it. But the other ones where you got a travel gift card, almost $1,000 worth, or even a electric bike, that might be a little hard for you to get, but might as well try. All right, the collab for what is it? I already forgot. Tensura, right? Yeah, I finished it already. So I still need to do the shards, the fragments. Well, it's about to wrap up, so we are going to have a regular event. This is going to be the 10th series in the Sengoku series. So we got some nice samurais here to join us. First off, we will have Shimazu Toyohisa here in fire. Pierce Samurai Power, Super Anti-Damage Wall, Super Anti-Warp, Super Anti-Speed Down Wall, Poison Killer. On the gauge, you got Status Effect Recovery and Dash. Strike Shot, Speed and Power Up, and will poison all hit enemies. Bump Combos, Creep Sphere, and Chozutsu Status Effect Recovery Blast. Next up, we've got Otomo Sorin here in the Wood element. And I guess he gets to stay as a guy this time. Demi-Hume Blast with Anti-Damage Wall, Minesweeper, Demon Mancer, Demon and Demon Mancer Killer EL. That's the Mafuji, along with Etherean Dragon Killer EL. The Genyo, not the Gen. Was it Genbutsu? I forget. And the Dragon type there, Ryu. That's also an EL killer. For the gauge, you got anti-speed down wall and wall strike shot turn reducer. And of course, if you don't know how that works, every time you hit a wall, a unique wall, you will reduce your own strike shot by that count. So a maximum of 4 for you. Strike shot for him is speed power up, and for a set amount of turns, turn into accelerator mode. Bump combo, you got a 3-way follow-up pierce shot along with the all enemy lock-on laser EL. Last but not least, we have Tachibana Dousetsu. Probably a huge difference in terms of what I saw on Google when looking up how to read this person's name. Samurai Speed, Minesweeper M, Anti-Magic Circle, Dark Element Resist, Gauge, Anti-Block Dash M, Strike Shot, Speed Power Up, and gives all friendlies a guide for a set amount of turns. Bump Combo, Healing Bomb Throw, and Power Field. A total support focused character for sure here. Now, of course, with every event, you've got this special paid pack. You are guaranteed to get one of those 3 monsters if you so choose. Well, no, I mean, that's what that gacha will give you. You'll also get 50 orbs for your trouble, all for a nice price of 4,900 yen. You can also purchase this on the web store if you like. Now, if you take a look at the drop monsters for this, we got Nopperabo. Sorry there. It doesn't have a face, right? No eyes there, and then I guess steals other people's faces if I remember correctly. So that's, it looks pretty cool for sure. A little creepy too. And then we've got Isonade on the left. I guess a 3-eyed dragon? Serpent? Maybe? It is underwater. And then we've also got Tenka there on the right. Wolf beast, I guess? I don't know. But with this event, we also get a new area. This is going to be the first time we see something like this, so let me walk you through how it works. There will be a area available in the event select screen that allows you to click into it. Click that and you will now be entering the Mugen Lemuria mode. This is a solo only stage, and basically your goal is to clear each battle with one single shot. You're going to try to get it in one. Hole in one. You can do it. Once you get that, you'll move on to the next battle and you will continue until you can complete all the battles. Now, how to play. First, of course, what's the currency here? You will need to spend pillows to play this game. What is it? Mugen is basically a dream, right? So you need a pillow to start dreaming, so you need to collect pillows. How do you get pillows? There's 2 ways to get pillows. One is you click into the area once per day. You will get a pillow that way. Once per day. The other way is, of course, to play the actual events. When you play the new event quests, clearing them will get you a pillow as well. So, how does this work? Well, you need to go and pick up a key and then use that key to open the door. Once you do that, you will move on to the next battle. Now, there are a total of 50 battles for you to complete, and there is an important note here is that there may be enemies guarding the door. You need to take them all down to enter the door as well. And unfortunately, they are just noting at the very bottom there, I forgot to translate that you cannot actually get the character that you are playing with. She is just there for this event. Maybe we'll get her later. I don't know. Now, how this works, you see you've got a little life gauge there. Failing to complete a battle in one shot will cause you to lose 1 life. If you are out of life, you know how games work, that's game over, and you will have to start over all the way back to battle 1. Now, there is a way to recover life, and that is with potions. You will be able to pick a potion every 5 battles. You get 3 options each time, and it's up to you to decide which one you prefer. You can take the attack potion, which increases your attack by 3,000. Note that you start at 30k, right? But in exchange, you will only get 2 life healed. The second potion will increase your speed. You'll start at 333.33 kilometers per hour, I believe. And then you can increase that speed by 20. Again, the life bonus is only 2 that way. Or you can forego any of those stat bonuses and just go for life directly. You will be able to pick up 5 life points by picking the pink potion on the right. So up to you to decide if you need some more stats in one or the other. Do remember, I did say that, and obviously I don't have anything in motion, so I don't know how important it will be, but if I did translate this purple part on the bottom correctly, it did say you have to take down all the enemies before you are able to enter the door. So some of the more trickier stages might actually dictate you having more speed, more power, so that you can defeat them and reach the door in time. So something to think about. Of course, we'll have more idea once the actual area starts, but until then, we can only speculate. Now, on top of those items, those potions, you can also get a helper. Kind of looks like Navi. I'm sure that was I'm sure that was the inspiration there. But basically, based on your shots, and I'm not sure what this means, whether it's like, I don't know, it sees how many bounces it took, or if they thought it was, a beautiful angle, so they'll give you style points. I don't know. But based on how you shoot, you will get some meter points there. And you'll see that meter on the bottom. As that meter fills up, if you get to the very end, you will be able to pick up a friend. And those friends have various benefits. They've shown us 3 here on the screen. But who knows what else there. Actually, there's 2 more on the left side that aren't translated on the right. But you got Dark Element Killer, enemy HP reduced by 10%. You get dash. Some of the other ones that they show there on the left, the X mark shows some killer abilities, right? One of them says right position killer. The bottom one says the Genju Ethereum killers. So it'll just be ways to help you get through the quest earlier. You can get up to 6 of these little friends to help you out. The Otomos, right? And what's important here is even if you do hit a game over, you will not lose your friends. They will stick around with you, and you will be able to play with them as you try to catch back up to where you were before. So these guys will help you out, and I'm sure they will be necessary at the end. I don't know. We'll see. Here's a quick look at the rewards. The columns show you the amount of times you clear the event. So the first time you go through and clear the events, you'll pick up the serpent dude, and you can see you'll get 40 copies of him in the first run if you clear, plus 1 tokudama. Once you finish that once, then you can do it again. Once you do it again, then you'll be able to pick up some of the wolf beastie guy there, right? And again, 40 copies of him plus a tokudama at the end. And then the third one, Noperabo, right? Same ring and dance. And then from the 4th clear and beyond, you're just going to get 30 copies of the first guy, one of those items you see there randomly, 30 copies of the second guy, another one of those items randomly, and then Noperabo at the end, 30 copies of her. And then you just keep going. So you are only getting 3 tokudamas out of this, and technically it looks like if you just do this, you could finish farming the characters without necessarily playing the stage. But of course, do remember, if you want more pillows, you do need to actually play the stage to get it. So I wonder how they balance that. If it's going to be really annoying, or I don't know. We'll see. And before we go, we got our Jushinka Kais for the week. First, we got Peridot here. Paladin, Super Speed. We've got Anti-Gravity Berry, Anti-Damage Wall. Strike Shot Turn Axle. Remember, Strike Shot Turn Axle will reduce her own Strike Shot by 2 if her HP is at 80% or higher. And then, oh no, my gauge icon disappeared. But Inner Strength L for her on the gauge. And then Connect Skill, Super Anti-Speed Down Wall, Avian Beast Killer M, Strike Shot Turn Charge. And that one is not for her, but for the friendly unit. If you hit all 3, the third one you hit will get 2 turns reduced for their strike shot. Requirements there are 2 non-paladins or 2 non-speeds. Strike shot speed power up and will paralyze the enemy if you hit their weak point. Bump combo super 8-way splitting shot and the ever fun super shining pillar. We also have a second one today. We've got Goethe here. Goethe. I don't know how to pronounce it in English, but Goethe is how they pronounce it in Japanese. Demon Mancer super balanced with super anti-gravity barrier, anti-magic circle, anti-block, and strike shot turn reducer. I forgot to write that down, but I think I had it before somewhere, so pretty sure I meant to copy paste it somewhere, and then I probably forgot, got distracted, and then forgot again. Connect skill, we've got super anti-damage wall and laser stop with 2 non-D, and that's not right either. Let's see. Let me fix this on the fly. Yeah, I definitely got distracted midway through because I didn't even bother to... Because that's my template, the deity imbalance. And you see that it doesn't even line up. So let's see. So it should be class and it should be type. So okay, it's just deity that's wrong. So let me fix that for you live. And because it's Demon Mancer. Non-Demon Mancer. There you go. And actually, if you look at that, like, Demon Mancer is one of the longest names in English, at least. So, almost ran out of room there. Strike shot speed power up and all hit enemies reveals all of their weak points for a set amount of turns. Bump combo, super reflect laser, EL4, and a Chozetsu 6-way wave. Alright. And both of those Jushin Kokais will be available next Tuesday. Speaking of that, let's take a look at the calendar. And there is an important announcement that they posted on the site. And that is that the next Gacha Ridora card will be the last one we see for ever. It will be going away. However, they did say, don't worry, there will be something new that comes out in April. So, you know, this will be the last card, Gacha Ridora card. And then we'll get something new. Hopefully that means we'll get something useful out of the, you know, the Gacha Lidra statues that we've had. I don't even know how many I've got that are just like sitting there and not doing anything. I've been debating if I should just at least pick up one. But if they're going to add this now, then maybe, just maybe, there'll be somebody interesting that they give. Yeah, I have 14. Wow. And I've gotten 1 copy of each so far. So hopefully they add something. Hopefully they add someone useful. But it'll be interesting to see how they replace it. So look forward to that in a few weeks when that news drops. But yeah, otherwise, make sure you finish your Tensura stuff. And next news will be at the same time as usual. And here are your lucky monsters. Yeah, for sure the new translated stuff at the bottom looks really good. So good job, me. That's it for me today. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, do consider hitting the like button and subscribing. This is the best way to get your news in English, I hope. So if you like what you saw, come back again. Leave a comment as well. ENGMonst on Twitter/X. Also, let me know if anybody's interested in Blue Sky 2. I don't know. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of Twitter and who's behind it. So I'm okay for a change if you guys are. And of course, the Discord channel, link to the server is in the description below. So let me know if you join in, and more than happy to welcome you. That's it for me today. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Until next time, bye bye.